Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Imagine a ceasefire that locks in Russia's land grab. That's the deal some in Paris just floated. Today, the US, Europe, and Ukraine met face-to-face under the chandeliers of the Élysée Palace. Ceasefire on Moscow's terms? Not on our watch. We've just witnessed the most senior transatlantic huddle on our war since February. On the American side, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, fresh from a 4-hour chat with Vladimir Putin, and retired General Keith Kellogg, Trump's longtime Ukraine advisor. Facing them, France's Emmanuel Macron, Britain's Foreign Secretary David Lammy, Germany's Security Chief Jens Plötner, and our own team. Head of the Presidential Office, Andriy Yermak, Defense Minister Rustem Umerov, and Foreign Minister of Ukraine, Andriy Sybiga. Rubio landed in Paris promising real, practical solutions to end the war. Translation: Washington wants a ceasefire it can brand as a diplomatic win at home, while nudging Europe to fund more of NATO's conventional defense. Meanwhile, President Trump urges Moscow to show it means peace, but also blames Zelenskyy and Biden for not preventing the war. Inside the Beltway, Republicans are split. Some cheer a swift deal. Hawks warn against rewarding Russian aggression. Macron phones Zelenskyy before every big step, yet Paris is still flirting with a freeze if it ends the shooting. Britain's Lammy publicly demands a ceasefire without Russian conditions, backing our full sovereignty. Berlin's Plötner, ever the strategist, wants airtight security guarantees and fears Europe may wake up responsible for a peacekeeping mission on a live front line. Behind closed doors, European advisors are pressing Washington to get tougher on Putin, not softer. And here's the bombshell. Witkoff hints any settlement revolves around the status of Crimea, Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhzhia, and Kherson, the very lands Russia stole. That echoes the Kremlin's favorite narrative and triggered an instant pushback from President Zelenskyy, who said Witkoff spreads Russian talking points consciously or not, and absolutely no one is authorized to barter away our soil. What was actually discussed? Ceasefire mechanics. Who monitors, who enforces, how to stop Russia from rearming. Security guarantees. France and the UK float leading a multinational force. Germany wants legal clarity. Sanctions leverage. Europeans ask the US to tighten oil price caps and choke dual-use tech. Long-range weapons, we argued, ATACMS and F-16 deliveries must continue even during talks, or Moscow gains the upper hand. Humanitarian corridors and POW swaps, a trust-building sweetener, but Kremlin reliability is near zero. So, there are 3 paths ahead. First, real peace. Russia withdraws. Foreign troops guarantee our borders. Ukraine fast-tracks to NATO. Requires U.S. resolve, European cash, and ironclad timelines. Second, frozen front. Shooting stops along current lines. Putin keeps occupied zones, claims a win. We face constant blackmail. Short-term calm, long-term instability. Third, talks implode. Kremlin refuses to budge. War grinds on, but without diplomatic concessions. Painful, yet it prevents legitimizing aggression. What we need from America, right now, keep the weapons coming. ATACMS, F-16s, air defenses, pause them, and Putin reloads. Sanctions circumvention. Close the loopholes in Dubai, Istanbul, and Hong Kong that funnel tech to Russia. Support Kyiv's 10-point peace formula. It starts with full withdrawal and justice for war crimes, not territorial surrender. Because if the West rewards invasion, every autocrat on the planet gets a green light to redraw borders. That means bigger defense bills for Washington, not smaller. Peace built on Russian terms is a time bomb under Europe and a nightmare for NATO planners, from the Baltics to the Pacific. We'll track every whisper from the Élysée to the trenches. Smash subscribe, hit like, and share this briefing so more people grasp why your support fuels our fight for freedom and safeguards your own security. See you in the next update.